Hello!
Konnichiwa!
Welcome back! So, just to bring everyone up to speed who is just now joining us. First of all, why? Go back. Go back.
Bruh.
We're 5 episodes in. Go back and watch the other 4.
You just insulted a lot of people.
I do this all the time. So this is Snacko Jr., the offspring of one Turnt Snacko from our Emerald Nuzlocke. Not a bad moveset, just kind of low on the rock throws. This is Yas, as in Yas Queen Slay. Once again, nothing too special. Learn Poison Sting here in a few levels, so that's not terrible. It'll evolve in 2 levels.
Doesn't it learn Poison Sting like right off the bat in the older games?
I think so.
I feel like that's a better move than Scratch for it, but whatever.
This is Butters. Butters is not in the best condition right now.
Rip. Not yet, I guess.
Our boy Petey. The one who will make it all the way to the end.
The chosen one.
The chosen one.
Boom! How's that for your fucking meme?
And then I think second, yeah. And then we have second rate, the Mankey. Still probably one of our collective favorites. We're kind of determined.
Which is so funny with a shitty ass name.
Yeah. Well, we're kind of determined to get him there. And then Leslex, the Pidgey, who probably, hopefully, will make it all the way there. But we now are going to have to start making some decisions. Because
we're about to get more than
So
6
first of all,
Pokemon.
Mega Punch, Mega Kick. How do you want to handle it? Come back later? What do you want to do?
My vote is come back later. I don't think Mega Kick is all that... or Mega Punch. One of them I don't find very useful, and I can't remember which one.
Let's get this item. It's Roar.
One is like 120 power.
I might sell that.
Yeah.
Alright, just because we need to heal, we're going to do this.
Heal before the encounter. And we should be at a good point.
Newtown!
We should be at a good point where we won't kill anything with, like, I don't know, a tackle or a scratch, right?
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to...
Leech Seed Sleep Powder? Oh yeah, that's the strat.
When you have the Pokemon there, especially because there's only 2 Pokemon we're going to be able to get in this route, because we've already caught the Mankey, we've already caught the Rattata, so we're only left with the Spearow and the Sandshrew.
So, we talked about this last episode. We're both hoping for Sandshrew.
Getting Sandshrew out kind of early is not a bad move either.
Yeah.
But then we have to decide what we're committing to. Do we commit to the Sandshrew or do we commit to Turnt Snacko? Doesn't matter. We're getting the Spearow.
It's a good point. Never make decisions before you have to.
And I think we're both already committed to the idea of using Leslex.
Yeah.
So. But good to have depth.
Now, do you when you do Nuzlocke, do you typically keep boxed Pokemon like around the same levels, or do you just pull them out when you need them and then grind like hell?
I grind like hell. Okay.
I much prefer that strategy, although I guess you're typically the one doing the off-screen grinding, so that's totally up to you.
There's going to be a point where we're going to have a box full of Pokemon, and I'm not maintaining everyone. Absolutely not. I'm just going to...
I'm telling you, man, that's another nice thing about, like, it is nice to have backups, but at some point there's the...
Especially if you make it deep into your Emerald Nuzlocke, you will find out you have way too many water Pokemon. Way too many, but I'm just like, I have to get it. Like, that's my thing, is like, I'm going to, you know, whatever, the shoals or whatever, the secret shoals or whatever.
Yep.
Is this mine?
Yeah, yes. Because I named Yas. Wait, but didn't you name...
I named Turnt
Snacko after Yas. This is mine.
This is yours.
Oh, man. Okay.
2 episodes in a row. I think.
I got it. I think it'll fit. Oh, that's not right. What the fuck? I'm nutting. Hang on.
Fear.
It's not gonna fit the way I wanted it to, but it'll still work. We're gonna instill the fear of God within our enemies.
With that motherfucking Spearow.
Oh, I just thought we have to get to the Name Raider. Is he in this town?
Is he in this town?
When do you get... Or is that Fuchsia?
I think it's Fuchsia.
I just thought of something that would be slightly more clever.
For
that Pokemon.
For Spearow?
Fear space O space God.
Fear O God.
Fear O God. I hope we remember, man. That would have been so much better.
Hero guy.
It's hard when you're just coming up like on the spot, and then you're like, oh, I could have made that better.
All right, Bashful Nature, Keen Eye. Okay.
Good moveset for now. Well, we'll see you if we need you.
Deuces. All right, so I have to be the bearer of bad news here. This is a grind episode.
Oh no! Rest in peace.
We have to get everyone up
Sanity.
to.
There's a rare candy, by the way, if we want to grab that now.
Yeah, we can. I'm not planning. I don't think I'm planning on using it quite yet.
Okay, that's fine. Do you use them to supplement grinding, like before big battles, or what's your strat? It's south of the middle flower. Don't ask me why I know that.
I knew it was roughly there. Like I knew where it was.
Yeah.
We need to.
So we got some TMs we can sell. We got some items we want to buy.
We're only gonna get like 500 for Roar. I hope you understand that. Yeah.
Boo!
I'm trying to decide what to do with Leech Seed or Bullet Seed and Rock Tomb. Did you know? I'm gonna tell you this because I find this super interesting. I used to run a competitive Dawn fan.
Okay.
I'm gonna give us 15 Pokeballs. We're gonna spend the rest on Super Potions.
Alright.
And 1 potion.
Do we have any... We still have some antidotes, yeah.
Yeah, we have... I wish it would actually just tell you. Yeah, that's how I'm spending our money.
Works for me.
I have a shiny competitive Dawn fan I used to run. I know, super surprising that I have a shiny Pokemon.
I hope the people who watch understand your dumb luck when it comes to shinies.
But so when I was when I ran this thing had the most bizarre moveset I've raised in a Pokemon. Cause it had...
I got it. I was gonna meme. Go ahead.
It had Gunk Shot. It had Bullet Seed. It had Earthquake. It had some... It didn't have Rollout, but it had something else really weird, like Scald or something.
You can learn Scald?
It's amazing what this fucking thing can learn. You take over and I'll look it up.
Yeah, sure. That's wild.
Again, that's the one you're surprised about? Not that it can learn Bullet Seed?
Actually, no, because Bullet Seed, it's a grass move, yeah, but like I think about it like practically, and I'm like, yeah, it's just like chewing up seeds and spitting them out. Scald is like hot fire
coming out of its nose. Yeah, it's an elephant.
I guess it just like brews the hot fire in its belly.
Well, that explains why Ember can learn Scald.
I'm gonna actually send out Butterfree against this Mankey.
Okay.
Because we quad resist, boy.
Do we?
Yep. Fighting's weak against Bug and Flying.
Is it?
Yep. Because I know it's weak against Bug because that's the only reason I got through Brawly on my first attempt of Emerald with my Pinsir.
Are you sure that wasn't just the Medite?
What do you mean?
Well, the Medite being Psychic.
No, like fighting moves were weak against my Pinsir, is what I'm saying.
Oh, Bug is resistant too.
Bug is resistant to fighting, yes. We are quad resistant to fighting moves is what I meant to say. I don't know if that came across.
No, I thought you were saying that Bug was good on fighting, and I was like, I don't think that's true.
Oh, yeah, I don't think so. So, we're just gonna start grinding up to level, like,
18.
what, 18? Okay. Just to keep things interesting, we'll switch around
Okay,
our front
so
Pokemon.
I was wrong. It wasn't Bullet Seed. It was Seed Bomb.
Seed Bomb.
It was Seed Bomb, Gunk Shot, Earthquake, and I want to say it was like knockoff.
Oh, I think there's like a... Like, I flicked the...
Well, it doesn't matter. It has dead.
Yeah.
Either that or it was either Fire Fang or Thunder Fang. The thing is, I love Donphan to death as a Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you, like, gave it a whole bunch of TMs, it sucks. Where the fuck were you?
He's hiding. What do you think, Bulbasaur? I mean, Ivysaur.
I mean, it doesn't know any ground type moves.
You think we should just stay in?
I double kick. Never mind. I always get confused on what fighting is good against. Between ground and rock. So yeah, no. Put in Bulbasaur.
PD.
I don't even know why you thought about that.
No, I didn't think about it. I was like trying to process. I read the move and I had to reread it, and I was like, "That's not Vine Whip."
That's not Vine Whip.
I usually
That's not Bullet Seed.
I usually lay out the move so that like the stab move is like first, and then I like pretty much just like spam A while I'm training.
You can do that. You can move on with both.
Okay, if you don't mind. I don't think we're in any danger here, do you?
Put it in Snacko.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and look up Spearow while I'm here, so we know what to expect. So are we just assuming 12 is the highest on the route?
That's what it looks like. Because you're talking about the Rattata.
Well, that Spearow was 12.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just looking up what it can learn.
Mm-hmm.
It has Peck. Has Peck, Growl, and Lair.
Man, level 6 though. That's a big differential.
That's a huge differential. Makes us glad we got the level 10 Spearow when we did.
Yeah, but it's like to get a level 6 Spearow. You know what was the worst too about running through Emerald is that Pinsir can't actually learn any damage dealing bug moves. Which is bullshit.
It is.
I know I've talked to you about it, but like total bullshit.
You know what else is bullshit?
Tell me.
It's the pure reason that in my tier list I rated, what's it called? Red and Blue is like the worst Pokemon games because they're actually mechanically
broken. You're right. They are.
So, Red and Blue were originally programmed. The idea was that, you know, like it is now, Ghost is super effective on Psychic, and Bug is super effective on Psychic, and that's how you handled it. You caught a Gengar, and that's how you handled it. However, there was a programming glitch when creating Red and Blue, and Yellow. They're all the same. Where, instead of Ghost being super effective, it did nothing. It was not effective at all.
Bug is not effective against...
Ghost.
Ghost is not effective against...
Psychic at all.
Oh.
In the original games.
And now it's backwards.
Well, it was originally intended to be how it is now.
Yeah.
But there was a programming glitch and it fucked it up.
You think we should heal?
Double kick.
You don't think we should heal first?
Nope, double kick.
Alright.
So at that point, the only weakness was... Fucking kill me, man. Really?
I can't believe you can see the health bar. Like, I keep looking at it like, oh, it's dead. But you can clearly see...
You see like a little blip of red.
It's like blurry, though. Like
it is very blurry.
I might as well not see it. Like, to me, there's almost no difference between those two states
There's
there.
very small red. But,
Yeah.
like, you know if it doesn't fall, you're just like, God damn it.
I feel like you know what to look for. I might run back and heal soon. I just
Go for
want
it.
to... Alright, cool.
Go for it. But so, that meant the only thing that was Bug... That the only thing that was good against Sabrina's team was Bug. And
So you're saying Ghost was basically like...
it's useless.
Yeah, useless.
It's aesthetically cool, I guess, but it's useless. And there's only one damaging bug type move in the game. And the only...
Fury Cutter?
No, it's Silverwind. Fury Cutter's a Gen 2 move.
Oh, okay.
It's Silverwind. And there's only one Pokemon that can learn it, and it's Butterfree. And in Red and Blue, if you're playing you know, I believe red had Weedle and blue had Caterpie. So if you're playing the wrong version, you had to bulk it out. Isn't that terrible?
That is terrible.
That's terrible. Like, basically, I was talking to one of my friends about it, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to go because, you know, red, blue, and yellow released on. And you definitely can't catch a Caterpie in yellow. For sure. I know that for a fact. Because I was playing yellow, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to go catch a Gengar to go and get ready to fight Sabrina's Gym. They're like, don't do that. I'm like, why? And they go, Ghost doesn't do anything on psychic Pokemon in those games. And I was like, what?
And you learn the dark truth.
And then I went and tried with my Gengar, because I had raised up a Gengar, and it did nothing.
Yeah, you confirmed.
And that's when I looked it up. And I'm like, so I messaged him like 2 days later. I was like, so what the fuck do I do? And he's like, honestly, just go catch a Snorlax and body through him. I'm like, okay.
How old were you when this all happened?
Like, this was like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay. But you were just like picking it up for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's fair. Sabrina's a really tough gym leader. That whole gym is hard because you're right. There's really no way to deal with type advantage if you don't have...
Like, we're very fortunate that now we can deal with a Gengar, but we have to be very specific about how we do it because it's still a poison type.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing I like too about these games is like they give you options. Like, for most of the gym leaders, if you pick the right starter and you catch the right Pokemon, there are ways to deal with all the gym leaders. And that's how it should be, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, it does make you think about, like, yeah, the earlier games, or it makes you think about, like, the challenge of, like, for example, picking up a Charmander in blue or red or yellow, or, sorry, blue or red, and you're like, well, fuck, like, Brock is hard as
I
hell.
beat Brock because I can't teach it Metal Claw, unlike in these games.
Yeah, and then like Misty's hard. Just like you could pick up another Pokemon to help you, but like it'd be great to have Bulbasaur or Pikachu.
And I mean, you can do that. You can go and grind out however fucking long and try to get a Pikachu.
Yep.
You can do that.
And you can't even catch a Pikachu in blue or red, can you?
I think you can actually. My big thing was when I was in, I think it was Millsboro High School, we all downloaded a ROM of like Fire Red, and we're like, we're gonna see who can get, like, we're gonna speed run, we're gonna go for 2 hours and see who can get as far as they can. 30 minutes in, I completely abandoned it, was like, I'm gonna get a Pikachu. And they're like, Jack, where are you? I'm like, I'm still in Viridian Forest. So like, what? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm getting a Pikachu. And they're like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I'm playing my own game now.
Well, did you have fun?
Yeah, but they were kind of annoyed at me after that.
I mean, if you had fun, that's all that matters, right?
It's a motherfucking Mankey.
Wow, we haven't seen a Mankey here yet, have we?
I know.
We're not going to be able to really do much against it, so maybe Nuzlocke.
Okay.
Actually...
I was going to say Butters, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've seen one, because we had the conversation about Bug and how Butterfree's actually kind of okay.
Well, out of the last, like, 8 encounters we had, I'm pretty sure, like, 6 of them were Spearow. Or, yeah.
Yeah, I believe that. I completely, wholeheartedly believe that 6 of them were Spearow.
The encounter rate for Spearow is so high.
I can actually look at the exact encounter rate.
Hell yes! So wait, did we decide we're evolving it immediately?
No, 22.
20? Oh, after it learns Body Slam.
Yes. After it learns Bite, because then it'll learn Body Slam as a Miracle.
So we want to evolve it at 22. Got it.
Yep. Which will be after the Misty fight, so I'm not worried about that.
Yep.
We have the stone, though.
Yo, I had to pull some shenanigans in my fight against Brawly because I knew the Metatypes were waiting for me. So I had an Everstone on Torchic until I beat all the Battle Girls and then evolved it into a Combuskin. Because Brawly's final Metatype doesn't have any psychic damage dealing moves.
That's true.
So it was like, I like planned it out for like a good like half hour. I was like, how am I going to get through this? Because I needed Peck. Peck was the only way I could do it with Brawly. And then it turns out I lost 3 mon anyways, so. Because Brawly's a fucking bitch.
So Spearow's encounter rate is the same as Rattata's encounter rate. 35%. They make up 70% of the encounter rate.
And Sandshrew 25, Mankey 5.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I believe it. It's just it's a small sample size, so it just feels like a lot of Sparrow. Is it Sparrow? Spearow? How do you?
Spearow.
Spearow.
Because it's S-P-E-A-R, so spear. Because it's spear and fear.
Yeah.
And a sparrow is an actual bird.
I think that's why I get confused.
Because a sparrow is a sparrow.
Yep.
I love that Pokemon so much.
Who is that?
That's Golisopod. So Golisopod is one of those Pokemon that when Leech Life got buffed, like all hell, people, because Golisopod's a physical attacker,
Became competitively viable.
It was just like you would see people run the Golisopod with the. No, because its ability is fucking butt.
What's its ability?
It's called Emergency Exit.
Butt in a good way or butt in a butt way?
Yeah, butt way.
Butt in a butt way.
I don't like its ability. It's called Emergency Exit. When it hits half health, it like goes back into the Pokeball, and then you have to bring something else out.
It's pretty shitty. Is it actually like decent? Other than that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, he's great.
So it's just
he's a water bug type.
So
his primary bug.
So he resists fire. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
He's weak to flying and what else? Electric.
Yeah, that's about it. Very strong.
Alright. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Evolves from a Pokemon called Wimpod.
Something I just thought of. Do Gen 1 Pokemon, like, in Gen 1 games, have dual typings? Are there any? Or do they only have... Oh, nice! What do we want to get rid of?
Defense Scroll.
Yeah.
I believe they do. I believe Dragonite's Dragon Flying. I believe Geodude is Ground Rock. I believe that whole line's Ground Rock. I believe that the Bulbasaur and Charizard lines are both Grass Poison and Fire Flying with Charizard. So yeah, I do. I think. No, we can look though.
Hey, how do you feel about using Magnitude over Rock in situations, for example, against Fire Pokemon, if it comes to it?
I'm fine.
Magnitude over Rock Throw? Because it has 100% accuracy, but it...
The only thing is we will probably want to do something about, like, the Charizard.
Yeah. Well, that's good, then Rock Throw will be quad effective.
Mm-hmm. I'm at Poker Earth. I didn't want to be at Poker Earth. Venusaur. Oops. Yeah, Grass Poison. Oh, look at that sprite, though. What the hell?
Dude, I actually... that's really... I was looking at the one on the right.
No, the one on the left.
The one on the left is horrible. If you can insert that sprite of Venusaur, that would be really funny, if you remember.
Well, you just called me on it.
God, that's so funny. I called you on something in part 1. You didn't do it.
Was it the...
Bitch of an Earth picture?
Damn it! Here's the thing. I have it. I made sure I had it. I couldn't remember which one it was in.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Now I'll go ahead and share something with you. Logan sent me 2 different versions.
Heck yeah.
So he sent me the real version.
Oh, sorry.
He sent me the real version.
Okay.
And
wait, did he edit what you're about to show me?
No.
Okay. I was like, I gotta
He
be
also
prepared.
sent me...
Oh, no! Is that from, what is that from?
Oh, it's the Rabbid Luigi from Mario plus Rabbids for the Switch.
Oh, then maybe... I felt like I knew that from somewhere else, but that's terrible. That's so bad. Wow, after all this grinding, everyone's still level 16.
Well, to be fair, before we started, the other people were...
They were pretty low. 12 almost, right?
They were both 14.
14.
So that's half hour. So do we just want to call the episode here and then just get everyone else to 18 off camera?
You want to just keep it short?
Well, what we could... Yeah, we may just keep it short. I'm trying to think, because we had the encounter at the beginning of the video, right?
Yeah.
Almost what I kind of want to do is, like, do the encounter and then just, like, come back after the grinding. Be like, this is a grind episode! And then cut, and then come back, and they just be 2 separate recordings.
I don't know, we did have some funny stuff in the middle there. But it's up to you. I don't care either way.
And then just like make this part 5 and then make the other one part 5 too, and then just kind of cut them together. Because once again, I hate doing episodes like this.
I don't know. I mean, it depends if you think that people are watching for the commentary or the gameplay. Because like, you know, if
I think it's a bit of both, but
yeah, like I can appreciate how like. For example,
we'll just let this be a grind episode. We'll do that.
Well,
and it'll just be titled the grinding episode.
Yeah. When me and my friend Will would do stuff like this, we would acknowledge that like a lot of people will do things like they'll put up these videos kind of in the background, and they care more about like the general idea of what's going on rather than.
I love Nidorina's sprite, like her little sprite's like, wait a minute, hold up, hold up.
So we're seeing a lot of Spiro, so I'm going to put you out front next.
I got something to tell you. Hold up!
Here, you want to take over the grinding for a bit?
Yeah. Right as you said that.
Better bring in Petey.
That's level 6, man.
Yeah, it is level 6. That's true. I don't know, man. And it doesn't know any ground moves, I don't think, but I just always get scared.
Shit, it's 10 levels lower.
I just always get scared, dude. Can't help it.
Gotta be smart about this shit. Now, this is a different story.
I'm just saying, I've been one-shotted by a critical hit move by a Pokemon that was like, that I thought was way too low level to do shit. So it can happen. But I agree with you that in that situation, there was really no threat.
And once again, I made the appropriate swap of a 6 level difference. Because it obviously knew low kick, and we're not gonna...
Yeah.
And it was 1 level away from learning, what's it called? Karate Chop.
Yeah.
I almost said sweep the leg again.
What if it just fucking leveled up in battle and karate chopped you? I've never seen a Pokemon do that.
Well, that's you know the thing people want, like this anime bullshit where it's like a Pokemon like evolves mid battle.
Yeah, dude, that would be sweet. Well, you know what would be interesting too in double battles, or even just in regular battles, if your trainer did knock out one of your Pokemon, like maybe they should get experience and be able to level up.
Like the thought is there.
Like it'd be cool if you were battling somebody and it's like if you were to beat them quickly, you wouldn't have to fight like a Camerupt, it'd just be a Numel, but it was 1 level from evolving. And then it leveled up because it beat your Pokemon, and now you have to deal with a Camerupt that evolved mid-battle.
Yeah, that would be a fun little challenge. My thing about XD, Pokemon XD, is that this is not going to kill.
Nope.
Not
even close.
Well, defense curled, that's why I was like, it's not going to kill. It probably would have done half health of it.
Oh, this will kill.
This might kill.
Did you notice, too, that magnitude, it shakes the camera more based on the number? That's cool.
Did you just figure that out?
No. I think it's like a small detail that I really appreciate.
But shit, what was I gonna say? In XD, when you catch a shadow, when you're in the middle of catching a shadow Pokemon, like when it's on the other side, it says, for example, like when you're fighting like the Spheal in the game, it says level 17 plus. You'll still get it at level 17, but it'll say level 17 plus. That way, if it does completely body your team, it's not like, I got bodied by a level 17 Pokemon, even though in reality, you absolutely did. But, you know, just stuff like that. I always think that, what's it called? That, all the Pokemon from, like, that are the 3-stage trait evolutions, and, in this gen all evolve at 18 because that's what Abracadabra is.
But it's 16, right?
No, it's no, Abracadabra is 18.
Oh, it is 18, okay.
But I believe that
well, there's somewhere it's weird, right? Like some of it.
Well, because Geodude to Graveler is 25?
Yeah.
And then I believe Machop and Machoke are similar. But they're not all the same, and I was like, why aren't they all the same? Jesus. I pulled up fucking chrome. And that's what I was staring at. It's terrifying.
Was that for green?
No, that was for red, I think.
Usually the sprite looks really bad too.
Yeah, Machoke was 28.
Yeah.
And then Geodude, I believe, is 25. Wherever the fuck Geodude is on this list. He's far down here. Also, you know what I realized?
We're still recording.
Yes, no, that I did still realize. That's.
I was like, Jack's going a long time without hitting the A button. We live.
But we technically don't need the Diglett for
Oh wait, can you pull that back? I wanted to check something.
Whoops. Cool. But we technically don't need the Diglett for what's it called now? For Surge.
Because we have magnitude?
Well, yeah, because we have the Geodude. We'll probably still get him and use him, but
I just wanted to pull up the Mewtwo sprite that looks
so bad.
Look at this thing.
That's the one that's so bad? That one's really bad. What are you talking about?
Well, see, that one's...
The yellow sprite? Oh, that's so bad.
Wait, hang on. That one's poor quality, but look, this one's got like a fucking hunchback. Like, it's got scoliosis and shit, dude. It's walking... I mean, it's walking like...
Yes, the whatever it is, the blue sprite or the red sprite is better.
Wait, I love the Cerebi Pokedex because it tells you right there what deals what % of damage.
Yeah.
I use I literally just like look up the types and I'm just like, okay, and then I try to do the calculation in my head.
No, that's nice.
No, that's really nice. I'm gonna start using Cerebi for that.
Yeah, Cerebi's my go-to source.
Wait, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. It gives you level up moves, TM moves.
Mm-hmm. Egg moves.
So I've been combining Bulbapedia and Dexter, but this is like an all-in-one.
Yeah, it's an all-in-one thing. Yep.
It's everything I need.
Because Cerebi, it also, it'll tell you...
Wait, I even use those. I even use the other names when I nickname my Pokemon.
Yeah, and then it shows locations. And...
Wow, that's really cool.
Alright, so we're going to get everyone else up to 18. Everyone, 1 or 2 levels left for everybody. And then we will see you guys on the other side.